And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. And MYNBA's out there with Durant. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Doncic in at the shooting guard.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
And here's Giannis. Tatum kicks to Cunningham. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Durant, and Kevin Durant with the slam.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Here's LeBron. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
And he threw the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for two.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting two.
Shooting two.
First free throw is good.
Boy, LeBron just continues to perform at a very high level, which is simply incredible when you consider his age.
And both free throws good for LeBron. About a minute played so far here in the first. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Back to you.
Allie, thank you so much.
KD's aggressive streak coming out on that play. He can mix it up with the big guys when he needs to.
James looking it over. And James throws it down.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Out to Doncic. And a wide open look for MYNBA. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And typically a lot of shots go unchallenged in this game every year, especially early on, and that one no exception.
Tatum a screen. Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. The three. Brunson, no good. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Durant dishes to Doncic. Back to Durant. Pass to Doncic. MYNBA sets a screen for Doncic. And it's MYNBA with the jam.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to MYNBA and let Victor finish as the roller.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. LeBron outside. Inside the shoot. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. At the elbow, it's Cunningham. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's the way you play defense. Anticipated the hop step, beat him to the spot, and able to get the call.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Durant against LeBron. Cunningham outside. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for the West. Floats it up for Jokic. And stolen by LeBron. And they're running. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Brunson against SGA. Doncic outside. It's Wembanyama, top of the key. It's stolen by Cunningham.
Yeah, and the number of slams here we're seeing tonight off the charts.
Somebody forgot to tell these guys the dunk contest is on a different night.
SGA against Brunson. Jokic with the screen on Brunson. And Jokic throws it down.
Quick reaction that time by Jokic. Very impressive. Good at rolling to the right spot after setting the screen and doing it quickly.
Now Brunson. He has yet to score. Pass to LeBron. Back to Brunson. Here's Cunningham. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to KD. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Durant's got 6.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
Now here's James. 7 points in the game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
Cunningham against Doncic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the East All-Stars.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the East. Halliburton comes in for Jalen Brunson. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Jimmy Butler comes in for Jokic, and it's Edwards in for Durant. That free throw good from Doncic.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
He hits both from the stripe.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
Now, here's Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Doncic with the steal. And here's Edwards from the arc. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's the East. Pass to Halliburton. Mitchell wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. And the East leads by 3.
And don't give Mitchell too many of those looks. Once he gets in rhythm, it is hard to stop him.
Doncic looking it over. That shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Yes! And slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum, like most players, is best when he's aggressive and attacking the basket.
And the West All-Stars have possession. SGA passes to Edwards. To the middle. Wants to get it to Butler and does. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
The East leading by 3. Now, here's Halliburton. Hasn't made one yet. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense there from SGA. Pass to Doncic. Step back shot. And it's the East with the rebound.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And here is Antetokounmpo. And here's LeBron outside. And they get it back.
I guess the defense was not expecting the quick release. LeBron can get it up and down in a hurry, though.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And some changes here for the East. Towns, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Davis comes in for Jason Tatum. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for James. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Jokic has checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Austin Reeves comes in for Luka Doncic. And Stephen Curry subbed in for SGA. Here's Curry. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Halliburton kicks to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
That's just a beautiful move by Towns. Really, he's got such a versatile skill set. There with the plus handles, man, he's got a lot to work with.
So it's the West now. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. Jokic with the screen on Halliburton. It's Curry outside. It's rebounded by Towns. The East leading by 5. Cunningham outside. And Davis wide open. He shoots. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good big time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the first. Halliburton kicks to Cunningham. Pass to Mitchell. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Misses the jumper. The West trails by 3. Jokic passes to Curry. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the East. Fires from way outside. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. East All-Stars ahead, up by 3. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
On the court for the West All-Stars, they've got Curry. Anthony Edwards out there with Butler. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Jokic in at the center position.
Nice putback on that follow from Davis. Was just determined to get that rebound.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Now Mitchell. After Jimmy Butler missed from long range. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Towns. And he converts the layup. And it's a 7-point East All-Star lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Curry. Here's Butler. It's tipped. 4 on the shot clock. Launches it from deep. East grabs the miss. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Cunningham. Can't hit from in close.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
And teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star week as well.
And here is Mitchell after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Towns a screen on Curry. Halliburton for 3. Jokic grabs the miss. The West trails by 4. Outside Butler. Reeves in the corner. Yep, it counts. Reeves has got his first bucket of the night.
I love when Reeves has the ball in his hands. He's crafty, and he always seems to make things happen.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
The East making a switch. Brunson's checked in. Durant's checked in for the West.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Brunson against Reeves. Brunson the pass to Towns. Over Reeves. The kick out to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Over Edwards. And another miss by the East. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see His share of action, spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Now Cunningham, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 6.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Oh, here's Edwards. And here's Reeves outside. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. And the East with some changes. Jalen Johnson's checked in for Davis, and it's LeBron in for Mitchell. Doncic is checked in for the West. Pass to LeBron. Just 5 to shoot. The West grabs the miss. Durant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Butler, here we go. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night. And here are the East All-Stars. Brunson the pass to Johnson. Back to Brunson. Johnson with a screen on Doncic. Takes it inside and slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the West. Trailing by 4. Doncic with a screen for Durant. Durant gets it done inside.
Durant with tremendous touch. He's just a natural scorer.
KD's gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. James against KD. Lets the 3 fly. LeBron, no luck.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
Here's Doncic. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Tell you what, guys, that's not an easy finish, but somehow Doncic makes it look rather effortless.
West All-Stars shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And some changes here for the East. Giannis comes in for Johnson. And Halliburton subbed in for Cunningham. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jokic. Zion Williamson comes in for Butler. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Edwards. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Here's Brunson. Still without a basket. James a screen on SGA. Halliburton in the corner. James sets the screen for Halliburton. And that one comes up a bit short.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Durant. 8 points for him. Here's SGA. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside for Halliburton. Buries the long-range jumper. Halliburton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's a neck-and-neck game in San Francisco. SGA passes to KD. And it's SGA in the corner, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Halliburton.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Outside, Sabonis. Sabonis sets the pick for Williamson. Good.
Yes.
Williamson's got the game tied up here for the West All-Stars.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
The East All-Stars on offense. And here's Halliburton. LeBron outside. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for James. And Giannis pulling it down.
Boy, it's no secret that LeBron James is an outstanding passer. Boy, I love his vision in the pick and roll.
And the West All-Stars have possession. SGA feeling it out a bit. Alexander muscles it in.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Towns wide open. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Towns has got 7.
It's a real challenge, a major challenge to face a big man who can shoot like Towns can. He stretches the floor as well as any big guy in the league.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. He's checked in for Halliburton. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Sabonis' screen on Brunson. SGA kicks to Sabonis. Shoots over Towns. And he can't bank that one in. James finds Maxey. Back to LeBron. Shoots over KD. They grab their own miss. KD against James. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Brunson. Over Doncic. And it's Brunson missing. The West trails by 3. Stolen by Brunson. Over Durant. And it's LeBron missing.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
SGA against Brunson. Here's SGA. Back to Williamson. A three-pointer off the mark.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
LeBron passes to Maxey. Brunson against SGA. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Jason Tatum comes in for Towns, and it's Cunningham in for Maxey. Jokic, he's checked in for the West. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Zion Williamson.
really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 59 seconds left in the first half. His three-pointers off the mark.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on SGA. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
Here is Durant. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. To end the drought. Great D that time from James.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's LeBron. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Oh, Giannis parachutes in for the putback.
I think it's what every youth coach says at least sometimes. Follow your shot. And that's why you do it, for those easy putbacks.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the East. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
SGA with the ball. We've got Cunningham. Antetokounmpo is out there with Tatum. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's LeBron in at the small forward. That's the groove starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Shot clock at 5. Tries from 10. That one a little long.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The kick out to Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists in the game. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. It's a 13-point game.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. SGA up top. Brunson covering. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. East grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo kicks to James. The kick out to Tatum. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Doncic. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Jokic passes to MYNBA. Cunningham against Doncic. Here's the three. They get it back. Here's Jokic. Great D that time from Giannis.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first four. They've got to get on track.
LeBron sets the screen for Brunson. For the three. LeBron, no luck.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Doncic kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic against LeBron. And it's Doncic missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. Back to MYNBA. Some nice passing here by the West. Here's SGA. Staying focused through contact, SGA.
And when you get physical with Gilgeous-Alexander, you really have to hit him, or else he just powers through that contact.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Pass to Antetokounmpo. No good that time. The West trails by 15. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Now Jokic. Oh, Jokic powering inside.
Really hard to move Jokic off the blocks. He's tough down there.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
James finds Brunson. Back to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Floats one. That shot no good. Good defense by Jokic.
It's not his night, but his teammates have picked him up.
Doncic, no good.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Now here's Brunson. No scoring in this one. Down low. Tatum against SGA. Basket counts.
Tatum's got a nice jump shot. When he's in rhythm, you feel like he's going to make it every time he shoots it.
Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama high post. 5 points in the game. Durant. Strong finish by KD.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
The East leading by 13. Cunningham passes to Tatum. Oh, Tatum in position. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Tatum. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Tatum's got 10 points now just in this quarter. The West trails by 16. Now, here's Jokic. And here's SGA. Pass to KD. Jokic sets the screen for KD. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one is good. And it's 6 points for Jokic.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the East. Cunningham outside. Here's LeBron, defended by Durant. James, no good. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. They trail by 14. Doncic finds KD. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson covering. SGA, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Outside Tatum. Back to Brunson. Tatum with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Brunson, good. And the East leads by 16.
Such an impressive feel for the game and with the ball in his hands. Brunson is so clever. He can outsmart a lot of defenders with his dribble move.
Impressive work inside from Doncic.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
The East leading by 14. Now Cunningham. He's got 6. Brunson outside. The 3 from Tatum. And Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Doncic against Cunningham. Doncic passes to Wembanyama. Doncic kicks to KD. 4 on the clock. Puts it up from 17. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Doncic.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot. Mitchell, he's checked in for the East.
And West also making a switch. Edwards has come in for Durant. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
Here's Cunningham over SGA. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 8.
And on that drive, Cunningham utilizing that athleticism, blitzing the defense the moment he sees an opening.
So it's the West now. Outside SGA. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
The East leading by 12. Now here's Tatum. He's got 12. The West grabs the miss. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lets it go from 14. Again, the West All-Star.
And he had a good look
And Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
LeBron outside. 1:30 left in the third. Good ball movement here by the East. Mitchell dials it up from distance.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Pass to MYNBA. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now here's James. 7 points in the game. Now Tatum from downtown, and another 3 from the East.
Over the years, we've really seen Tatum elevate his offensive game. Now he's a dynamic, multi-level scorer.
The West trails by 14. MYNBA outside. Floats it up for the height of MYNBA on the wall. Wow!
The perfect lob partner. MYNBA with elite hand-eye coordination.
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. On the wing, James. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Doncic. Again, the West All-Star.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 6. Jokic with the steal.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Oh, flexing MYNBA!
You have to be aware of MYNBA on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Mitchell in the corner. Three-pointer. Knocks down the 3-ball. Mitchell's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the East All-Stars. And so it's the East All-Stars. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting. And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. Butler out there with Sabonis. And it's Durant. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Doncic in at the point. Here's Edwards. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Outside, James. Towns sets the pick for LeBron. And another 3 from the East.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Butler passes to Doncic. Shoots over Brunson. Doncic, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Pass to Edwards. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
Edwards flexing on them now. Bully ball inside.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Brunson finds James. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by the West.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Doncic knocks down the 10-footer.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, He can really put you on your heels.
James, no good. The West trails by 13. Pass to Doncic. Stolen by Brunson. And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Left side, Butler. Here is Durant. Doncic kicks to Durant. Again, the West All-Star.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Here's Brunson. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
Doesn't matter which hand he uses, Brunson is an excellent finisher around the rim.
Pass to Edwards from the arc. No good on that one. The East leading by 13. In the corner, it's James. Clock at 4. Towns for 3. Sabonis grabs the board. And so Doncic will bring it up for the West. Pass to Durant. Sabonis' screen on James. Durant kicks to Doncic. From deep. The 3-ball from Doncic.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka gonna cook you.
Mitchell outside. Good ball movement here by the East. And that one drops for him. And the East leads by 12.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And Clark, one idea that Commissioner Silver mentioned, shortening NBA games to 40 minutes as opposed to the current 48 minutes. What are your thoughts there?
You know, Kevin, I don't know if shortening the game would be an answer. I certainly would love to see the season shortened to take maybe 12 to 14 games off the regular season. I think would go a long way to enhancing the season-long quality of play.
Pass to KD. Now Jokic, defended by Towns. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. The West trails by 15. Edwards finds MYNBA. Reeves outside. A three-pointer, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
And so the ball out of bounds. SGA touched it last. SGA against Brunson. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Oh, Reeves in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
That is all-star basketball at its best. The alley-oop run to perfection.
Here's Brunson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Defenses have to anticipate that Brunson will put them in awkward, tough situations. He's got a knack for it with his change of pace and quietly physical play as a point guard.
first free throw is good.
Brunson has really developed into such a leader on the floor. He was that way in college. Quiet but assertive, controls the pace and tempo of the game, creates space for his teammates. He's really a coach on the floor in many respects.
LeBron, he's checked in for the East. Then for the West All-Stars, Durant comes in for Edwards. And Doncic is subbed in for Austin Reeves.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Doncic outside. MYNBA, a screen on Cunningham. MYNBA up high, down hard.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
LeBron outside. Pass to Brunson. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes back up. The West All-Stars pull it in. Durant's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Jokic finds Doncic. Misses the 3.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
Here's Brunson driving the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brunson's got 10 points here in the second half.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
The West trails by 15. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Doncic. And it's the East with the rebound. And here's Tatum for 3. And Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. East All-Stars on defense. The lead is 15. The 3 from KD. So smooth on the 3 from Durant.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And here's Brunson. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Now here's Tatum. Oh, what a dunk! Oh, through the legs. He is showing off.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. SGA up top. Brunson covering. Tatum setting the pick for Brunson. Here's Tatum. Buries the deep ball.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one, doing it all.
The West trails by 17. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now MYNBA. Oh, that was a two-hander.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass. Money.
Now the East All-Stars with it. Now onto the Kumbo. Outside Cunningham. Yep, that goes down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. They're trailing by 17. Here's Durant. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Now Doncic. SGA on the wing. Brunson covering.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And you can tell this is a priority for Brunson. He wants everyone involved.
Wembanyama, a screen on Cunningham. It's Wembanyama at the elbow. Tatum passes to Brunson. Now here's LeBron. And he overshot that one, missing. Jokic with it, outguarded by Giannis. Doncic against Cunningham. And it's Doncic missing. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Yep, that one goes. And the East leads by 21.
You know, you've got to give it to Brunson. He does not discriminate. He gives the business to whoever is guarding.
Doncic kicks to KD. Back to Doncic. Jokic sets the screen for Doncic. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
Hello and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports this Tuesday evening. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. No movement for them, maintaining their top 10 spot.
When I look at Milwaukee, they have stayed in the same spot basically all season. But you get the sense they want to move the needle more. We'll see if they'll be able to do this moving forward.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, Mitchell out there with Tim Hardaway. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Wiggins in at small forward. And for the Bucks, Tyler Hero is out there with Kevin Porter. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Jaime Jaquez, and it's Ware in at the 5 down low. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. Here's Antetokounmpo, coming off a solid outing against Memphis. Hardaway, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Adebayo, a screen on Jaquez. Adebayo, no good. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. To the inside. Here's Jaquez. That one, no good. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Miami with the ball. Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, powering through the contact, something that Adebayo does so well.
Kuzma outside. Outside Jaquez. And here's Porter outside. Adebayo grabs the board. Now here's Mitchell. He's closely guarded. Here's Hardaway. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
The midi went down easy for Hardaway Jr.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. Giannis was the topic of our conversation, and Coach said after a deep breath, I mean, there's no need to exhaust yourself over how to stop Giannis. He's going to leave his mark on the floor. We just have to deploy something to mute his production a little bit. They've definitely got their hands full trying to slow one of the game's best. Brian?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And so here is Miami after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Antetokounmpo against Jaquez. Shot clock at 5. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Red hot out of the gates. Keep it rolling.
Outside Jaquez. Back to Porter. Fires the 3. Giannis with the rebound. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Inside. Here's Adebayo. Nice D from Ware.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Kuzma outside. Ware the screen. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Here's Hero. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Outside Porter. Launches it.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. Outside Adebayo. Miami moving it around. And there's the lob. And finished off by Adebayo.
And the way Adebayo gets off the floor, it almost looks effortless.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Kuzma. Down low. And stolen by Adebayo. And here's Mitchell. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Now here's Hardaway. He's guarded by Hero. Just 4 to shoot. Antetokounmpo for 3. The rebound by Ware. The Bucks trail by 6. Hero outside. Pass to Ware. Here's Jaquez. Ware, the screen. They get back on track. Drains the triple.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
So it's Miami now. Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
Left side, Hardaway. Fires from deep. And the three-pointer goes. Hardaway's got 5.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 6. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
One thing we saw from them that game, and we see it around the league, an over-dependency on the 3-ball.
But during that specific game, you'd love to say, hey, stop shooting threes, but obviously that's a big part of their identity.
Most of the season behind us, Grant. Talk about the mindset for teams right now.
Well, if people tell you the standings don't affect the mindset, B.A., they're lying. Everyone is asking themselves how they can improve or maintain position. You just don't want to backslide now.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Bucks trail by 8. Now Porter. Yet to see a basket. Has to Ware. And here's Hero. No good on the shot. Good D by Hardaway. Porter against Mitchell. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Jaquez. Hero for 3. Rebound by the Heat.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Antetokounmpo finds Mitchell. Outside Hardaway. Here's the 3. Porter pulls it in.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to Hero. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Entering the league, Porter Jr. was a scoring guard type, but he's morphed into more of a ball handler. Very impressive.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Adebayo, a screen on Kuzma. And then Adebayo slams it in.
Man, he put a little something extra on that finish.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. The Bucks trail by 8. Porter looks it over. Pass to Kuzma. Now here's Ware. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Great time right there by Kuzma. An impressive distributor at his position.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
And that one misses. Heat leading by 6. From deep three-point land. The long-distance 3 is buried. Milwaukee's gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Oh, there's the alley. Portis with the steal. Simmons with it. Now Porter defending. Simmons against Hero. Portis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Simmons. He's guarded by Hero. 5 on the clock. Here's Larson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Jaquez. Here's Kuzma. Beyond the arc. They get it again. And here's Jaquez. Outside Porter. Over Simmons. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Kuzma, and there's another one for the Heat.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And the Bucks with some changes. Miles Turner comes in for Jaquez. And Karis LeVert is subbed in for Kuzma. And Miami also making a switch. Jovic is checked in. Now here's LeVert. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Pass to Hero. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. With a short break, we look at some of the stingiest defenses in the NBA. Miami, number 1.
Well, we can talk about their defensive rating and their pace of play and all of those things, but the bottom line is this team is hard to score on.
Kevin Love's checked in for Miami. We've got 1:55 left in the first. Outside Simmons. Outside for Love. Offensive rebound. Heat. Good. And the Heat lead by 13.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Well, Milwaukee shooting 33% in the first quarter. LeVert left side. Pass to Hero. They need this. And he hits the jump shot. Hero's got 6 points.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Outside Simmons. Now here's Portis from outside the arc. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
LeVert with the ball. Still no points. Pass to Hero. Pulls up on the wing. That won't go. 3 for 6 in this one.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Outside Simmons. And he drives in. And the layup is good off the glass.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
Here's Hero. The Heat making their last shot. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here. Turner for 3. Sinks it from distance.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
And so it's Miami in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
It's reflected in their assist totals. This is a great start offensively.
On the court for Miami here in the second. We've got Ben Simmons. Bam Adebayo is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Larson in at the 2-guard spot. Pass to Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Bucks trail by 15. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Guys?
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Milwaukee making a switch here. Green is checked in. Heat on D. Pass to Turner. On the wing, Green. Shot clock at 6. Jang passes to Rollins. It's good. Rollins has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Outside Simmons. Now Adebayo. Look out! Adebayo! Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. LeVert outside. Pass to Jang. And here's Green from the arc. Rebound by the Heat.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Larson. Green covering. Adebayo passes to Portis. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. LeVert right side. Out to the right wing. Here's Rollins. Off target with the 3. Miami leading by 15. Simmons, the pass to Portis. It's good. Portis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And Milwaukee has possession. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. And that's the 3rd game out of 4 at home for them. And here's Turner from the arc. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Simmons. And he's going for the oop here. Adebayo, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, the timing was a little bit off and it forced the miss.
You know, it seems like players today have more freedom with their shot selection than ever before, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., there's no question about it. I think you could actually make the argument coaches are particular in a different way. They're looking more for threes, layups, and dunks, not as much from the mid-range, and if you can add that shot, really makes you stand out.
So interesting. I've seen coaches take players out for not shooting open shots.
Oh, I wish I had that coaching when I played.
First one falls for him.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league, who can also score at all 3 levels.
Milwaukee making some changes. Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Jang. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeVert. And Tyler Hero subbed in for Green. Antetokounmpo is checked in for Miami. Second free throw, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
And here we go, the Heat fast break. Oh, and Turner with a block.
And be careful who you challenge. Turner is a certified rim protector.
And there it is for him.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Defended by Kuzma. Back to Antetokounmpo. Adebayo in the post. He's against Turner. And there's a pick. Just 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Larson, no good. And it's Jaquez with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. There's the triple. Hero, no good. Heat leading by 14. Out to the right wing. To the paint. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Miami shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Ware's checked in for the Bucks. And Miami with a change here, too. Hardaway's checked in for Larson. The Bucks trail by 17. Hero for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Hardaway. Simmons with a screen on Hero. That's good from Simmons on the assist from Hardaway. Simmons has got 6.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
And here's Milwaukee now. Here's Rollins. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. He buries it from 3.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Heat leading by 16. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Hardaway. Hardaway with a screen on Jaquez. Crosses over. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Milwaukee shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Hero against Hardaway. Hero looking over the floor. Where? And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And that is what combo guards have to do in this league. Tyler Hero can score it, but he can also run your offense.
The Heat have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Pass to Hardaway. 3-pointer. Rebound, Milwaukee. Ware's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The Bucks trail by 14. Here's Hero, defended by Hardaway, and they pick up 2. Hero's got 4 points this quarter.
You got to do more than that to stop Hero. He's superb at staying under control.
Here's Simmons. He has 6. Outside Hardaway. Defended by Kuzma. Hero against Hardaway. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Kicks it to Hero. Takes a 3. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Heat leading by 12. Antetokounmpo finds Simmons. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, Simmons' size and strength make him a tough cover inside. The defense gets sloppy, and of course, they foul him.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to gather the troop.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Grayson Allen.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
So here's Miami's starting group. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Hardaway. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Mitchell in at the 1 spot. And for the 76ers, in the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Brown out there with Embiid. And it's LeBron in at the 3, the small forward. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
Mitchell looking it over. Here's Antetokounmpo. Adebayo with a screen on Brown. Here's Antetokounmpo. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
And really, the playmaking skills that Giannis possesses are special. He's so difficult to guard in screen and rolls because of him.
Now here's Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. LeBron outside. Lock at 6. From outside, off the mark. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Everybody's watching Giannis when he's near the bucket. Perfect time for the kick out.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Back to Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Unloads from 9. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
A gifted interior scorer. When Embiid establishes himself down there, he is almost automatic.
Here's Antetokounmpo, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. To the inside. Fades. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Pass to Maxey. Here's Edgecombe. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Mitchell outside. Giannis passes to Hardaway. Adebayo finds Mitchell. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Maxey against Mitchell. Now Edgecombe. His last outing, he had 18 points. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Hardaway passes to Antetokounmpo. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. Embiid sets the pick for Edgecombe. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. Heat have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Mitchell kicks to Hardaway. Inside. And Giannis gets it to go on the assist from Hardaway. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket. 76ers trailing. Pass to Brown. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Over Adebayo. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
5 on the clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. And that one's good. Wiggins.
That is one thing that you can tell from the start of his career to the end. That mid-range has improved and become very dependable for Wiggins.
Now here's Brown. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Embiid, no good. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Heat. 4-point game. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the 76ers.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Edgecombe with it. Antetokounmpo defending. Brown outside. Pass to James. Outside, Maxey. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Miami leading by 4. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Now here's Wiggins. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Allen's checked in for the 76ers. Now we have a chance to see the teams that have been the NBA's best three-point shooters this month. The 76ers third.
It's one thing to take a lot of threes. It's another to take good ones, and they do. And they have some great shooters.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. And here is Brown after LeBron James hitting the 3. It's stolen by Adebayo. Mitchell up top, guarded by Embiid. Floats it up for Adebayo. Double team on Adebayo. And he makes that one. Adebayo's got his second bucket tonight.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Maxey deciding where to go with it. Rebounded by Hardaway.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
There's the 3. Kept alive. And Antetokounmpo on the follow. And now it's an 8-point Heat lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Hardaway against Allen. Here's Maxey. Over Mitchell. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Heat leading by 8. Antetokounmpo dishes to Mitchell. Giannis with it. 6 points for him. Adebayo The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Heat.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Free throw good, Adebayo. And the NBA starting break to enter the third act of the regular season. A lot of teams looking for that extra gear right now.
Yeah, some fans might think that everything is decided at this point of the season, but there's a lot of games left and nothing is written in stone.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Adebayo the screen. Simmons with it. He's picked up by James. Simmons passes to Adebayo. Got it for his fourth field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And Miami making a change here. Jovic is checked in. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Here's Simons, coming off a solid outing against Indiana. A 3-ball. And Simmons with the rebound. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Heat. They lead by 11. There's 1:38 left here in the opening quarter. Larson, no good. Philadelphia's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Over to the left wing. Embiid. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
And it's Miami's ball. They're on an 18-7 run. And they double up Simmons. Here's Gardner. No good on the 3.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Watford. Latrey cans it from downtown.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Here's Larson, covered by Simons.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Heat shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And he makes the first. And Philadelphia making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And Miami also making a switch. Adebayo's checked in. That one is no good. The 76ers trail by 7. Allen surveying the D. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Embiid sets the pick for Allen. With the shot. Fires the 3. Embiid, no good.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Adebayo finds Simmons. Over Watford. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Miami Heat, willing his team to a successful quarter performance. He seemed to stop at nothing to push the momentum. We'll return shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
We've got Anthony Simons. Also, Trendon Watford is out there. Grayson Allen is out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Barlow in at the 4. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Here's Simons following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Simons, the pass to Watford. And a missed layup.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons.
I'm not sure what he was thinking. That's a weird pass.
The 76ers trail by 9. Here's Watford. He's coming off a 10-point game against Indiana. Simons on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. 3-pointer by Embiid. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Pass to Larson. Simmons against Allen. Simmons' shot is good.
And every jumper Simmons makes gives the defense more to think about. That's a nice shot.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Simons surveying the D. No good with the triple. The Heat leading by 11. Here's Gardner. Sinks the three-pointer.
He's not much of a threat to score, but Simmons dishing it, he can do it with the best of them.
Here's Simons. Scoreless thus far.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The 76ers with another miss. Miami's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Larson. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Bucks in Milwaukee. 6 to shoot. Simmons inside. Watford on him. Simmons can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 14. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Joel Embiid is trying to stay on the court, and to that end, he's lost weight and he's embraced wearing a knee brace. He said, "It's the right thing to do, giving me the support for the rest of my career. It may not look as good as it used to, with the jab or the pull-up and all that stuff, but it'll still work." Guys, back to you.
You got it, trying to stay healthy. Thanks a lot, Allie. And the rejection by Embiid.
You see how impactful of a defender Embiid is. He erases shots around that rim.
And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Giannis, he's checked in for Portis. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for LeBron James.
And sometimes you have to adjust your game as Father Time starts to take a toll. And I think we've seen that. He's still a valuable contributor. And look, what he may be doing less in terms of raw scoring output, his veteran presence certainly offsets.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 6. Watford finds Allen.
Who's got ball?
Now Edgecombe. Pass to Embiid. No good, unable to end this run.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Larson, defended by Allen. Now Adebayo. Kicks it out to Giannis. Miami no good on that time either. It's stolen by Adebayo. Pass to Larson. Here's Simmons. Here's Larson. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Adebayo. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. The 76ers trail by 14. Now Edgecombe. And here's Maxey, guarded by Simmons. Maxey against Simmons. It's sent back down by Simmons. To the paint. Here's Giannis. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Giannis has got 8 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Now here's Allen. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
From three-point land, few guys in this league are better than Maxey. You have to run him off that line.
The Heat leading by 13. Pass to Adebayo to the inside. Embiid with the steal. Edgecombe with it. Still scoreless. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds, it moves like he did. Not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there. Simmons got his second bucket of the game to go.
Defense makes it hard for Simmons, but he managed to get it through.
Pass to Watford. And here's Maxey outside. And it's Miami with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Gardner passes to Simmons. And here's Adebayo outside. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
And Maxey with the basket on the assist by Edgecombe. He has 5.
Nice work on the interior. Maxey looked so composed amongst those trees.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Some changes here for the 76ers. Arlo's checked in, and LeBron's subbed in for Trendon Watford. And a new group in for the Heat. Here's Mitchell. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Antetokounmpo against James. Antetokounmpo inside. 4 on the clock. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense They were giving it to him.
Over in the corner, Edgecombe. LeBron a screen on Hardaway. James jackhammers it down.
So unpredictable in pick and roll sets. James just taking what he sees and lets it open up.
And here are the Heat now. Outside Hardaway. Mitchell sets the screen for Hardaway. Shoots the three. Rebound by the 76ers. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders.
That one is off. And he's good on the second. The 76ers trail by 13. Allen outside. Inside. That one's in. His first shot this game.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Miami's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Mitchell outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over in the corner, Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Edgecombe. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. James outside. And the rejection by Giannis.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Philadelphia shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Bounce pass Maxey. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. A three-pointer is right on target.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And stolen by Portis. Here's Antetokounmpo. Wiggins passes to Hardaway. Now Portis. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the team by Antetokounmpo.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play brought to you by AT&T. Here's James. The Heat getting the bucket. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Unloads from 13. Got that bucket. Edgecombe's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Mitchell passes to Antetokounmpo. Inside, Antetokounmpo, automatic.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
There's 25 seconds left now here in the second. Mitchell against Maxey. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Clock at 6. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. The three. It's good from long range. Edgecombe's got 10 points in the quarter. And so it's the Miami Heat ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Now we've got Haley. Thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. What do you guys think? Looks like an action-packed group of games here.
Well, it's a very competitive league right now, Ernie. No more easy nights like Shaq and I had back in our day.
Oh, yeah, some of those teams were S-O-F-T, soft, but I'm not naming names. You know who you are.
How very noble of you, Dr. O'Neill. And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the Philadelphia 76ers.
One way to narrow that deficit, get to the line. I like them when they drive it more.
Yeah, of course, feed the bigs. That'll get you to the stripe as well.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
We've played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys. He has been everywhere.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
On the court for the Heat, Antetokounmpo out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Wiggins, then it's Mitchell, and it's Hardaway in at the shooting guard position. Giannis inside, guarded by Embiid. Brown against Mitchell. Outside, Maxey. Embiid with a screen on Adebayo. Giannis with some nice D.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Hardaway with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Hardaway has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Heat. Mitchell against Maxey. To the middle. Nifty move. Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
We see it every night. LeBron with great rhythm off the dribble.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Outside Hardaway. Giannis kicks to Wiggins. Hardaway sets a screen for Wiggins. Back to Giannis. Shot clock at 5. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his fourth rebound in this one. Maxey on the wing. Here's the drive. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Maxey's got 7 points.
And Maxey is just terrific on the drive. His speed and ability to finish is different in so many ways.
Here's Giannis. 12 points for him. Mitchell outside. Antetokounmpo looking it over. It's to Hardaway. It's up a three. And James pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
And that one's good by Giannis.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight, just unreal.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them. Greg, we know something every scout liked about B.J. Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
James up top. Brown outside. Here's Edgecombe. Guarded by Hardaway. At over 40 years old, Richard, the way LeBron James is still able to impact the game is absolutely incredible.
And just for context, through NBA history, the averages for a player once he turns 40 are 6 points and 3 rebounds. LeBron is blowing that out of the water.
The first one falls.
I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team.
And so he's able to get one of two.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
A three-pointer, Wiggins. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Wiggins has got 8.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Back to LeBron. Launches a 3. James cooking from deep.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed one shot in their first 5.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Giannis. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
And so James will bring it up with the 76ers. Trailing here by 8. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Maxey on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. And the 3 off target. The Heat leading by 8. Outside Hardaway. Back to Giannis. Good work there as it goes. And that's 18 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Maxey against Mitchell. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Maxey's got 4 this quarter.
Ooh, that is fierce. You want to see a player with no fear? That is Tyrese Maxey.
Miami's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Adebayo with this screen on LeBron. Wiggins passes to Adebayo. It's stolen by Brown. Maxey on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
To the wing right side. Outside, James. LeBron with a screen on Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. And our 2K leaderboard up on the screen now, giving you a look at the small forward position and the players with the most rebounds per game this year. LeBron James third, Jaylen Brown fourth.
And maybe they're not the biggest or strongest players in the front court, but that hasn't limited their ability to get in there and mix it up and come up with a lot of rebounds night in and night out.
One word you always hear used to describe these guys is active. They don't leave it to just the bigs to do the rebounding. They get in there and do the dirty work themselves.
Kicks it out to Maxey. Over Mitchell. Another miss by Philadelphia. Miami leading by 8. Outside Hardaway. Down low. Here's Gardner. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 4th assist in this one.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Allen. Looking to get back on track here. And it's Miami with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
The 76ers trail by 12. Outside, Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Come get it.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Gardner. Out to Hardaway. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. No good from outside. For Philadelphia, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Back to Brown. Pass to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. James. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
When LeBron decides it's his time, good luck slowing him down.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Here's Simmons. He averages about 5 points a game. Pass to Larson. And here is Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down. Oh, it's good.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. The 76ers trail by 12. Left side, Maxey. Now here's Brown. He's covered closely. Miami grabs the miss. At one point, they led by 16.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
76ers have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Portis against Embiid. Shoots over Portis. Not enough on that one as it misses.
He hasn't even made 1 point yet this quarter. Man, his team desperately needs him to get going.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 10 points in just the second half. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Embiid. Now here's Brown. Allen with the screen for Brown. 6 on the shot clock. From the high post. It's rebounded by Portis. Miami leading by 14. And Richard, I'll say this. Jaylen Brown's often at the heart of a debate about what his true value is. I think it's immense.
Oh, I don't know what the debate is. I don't know the difference between megastar, superstar, but he is a proven all-star, an all-NBA player, and a finals MVP.
Allen passes to Maxey. Allen a screen on Simmons. Brown outside. And no good that time.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
And again, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 26 points.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Brown kicks to LeBron. Over Giannis. The 76ers with another miss. And it's the Heat with the ball. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
Yeah, look at me. Come to me, come to me. Watch the screen.
Here's Gardner. Offline with his 3.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
To the paint. Here's LeBron. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Here's Simmons. No good on the last second attempt there. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Heat lead by 18. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to say to his team.
Trust it. Good to great. Good to great. Don't settle for average shots. Move it.
Well, Coach Spo instructing his guys, Greg, to just take great shots.
I mean, no reason to rush into a bad shot, especially with 24 seconds to work with.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Allen is out there with Trendon Watford. And it's Barlow in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
The 76ers trail by 18. Now Edgecombe. To the middle. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Larson. Gardner. Allen defending. Gardner passes to Adebayo. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Pass to Edgecombe.
Hey, yo, right there.
Now Maxey. Guarded by Simmons. Maxey, no good.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Adebayo deciding where to go with it. Baseline jumper. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Watford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now Edgecombe. Rebound by the Heat. Portis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Floats it up for Adebayo. And stolen by Maxey. Pass to Watford. Back to Maxey. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Out to the right wing. Edgecombe. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
To the inside. Intercepted. And here is Allen. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Maxey against Simmons. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
After a perfect first half in terms of ball control, the cracks have started to show. And now they're looking more and more vulnerable.
Brown is checked in for Trendon Watford. Then for the Heat, Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. And Smith's subbed in for Simmons. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Some solid defense from Brown. The 76ers trail by 18. Barlow passes to Maxey. There's Brown with the 3. Giannis grabs the miss.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Smith. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Smith's got his first 2 points of the night.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Trying to get something going. And it's good on the layup.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Philadelphia's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Pass to Edgecombe. Brown outside. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And one of the most athletic players in the league, Giannis, makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Here's Maxey. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
There's the pick. Here's Allen. Kicks it out to Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Good work defensively by Smith. Miami leading by 22. Inside and taken away by Brown. Here's the break. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Well, Brown watches the ball closely, and that allows him to find that opening to get the steal.
The Heat have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. He's covered by Brown. And for the 76ers, they're shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Edgecombe with it. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
The 76ers shooting in this 4th quarter pretty dire at 27%. Here's Edgecombe. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. LeBron comes in for Maxey. The Heat leading by 22. Screen by Simmons. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And as the NBA gets more involved in global basketball, Richard, you and I were just talking about this. Commissioner Silver wondering about shortening games to 40 minutes. What are your thoughts?
Well, in the game of 2K, I think the sweet spot is about a 5-minute quarter. But in real life, if you change 48 minutes, there will be a revolt.
The finish, and Giannis throws it down hard.
And big men aren't supposed to move that well in the open floor. That's a big reason Giannis earned the name, the Freak.
LeBron against Antetokounmpo. James up top. And the rejection by Giannis. To the paint, here's Adebayo.
Oh, great fake by Adebayo. Such a high IQ player.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Miami, Bam Adebayo. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And you watch Adebayo, he really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch big per se, and that's partly why he shoots such a high percentage.
Maxey's checked in for Grayson Allen. The Heat also with a sub. Larson's checked in. And Adebayo drops them both. And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking. We'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
Yes! Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Embiid with a screen on Simmons. Simmons against Maxey. Shot clock at 6. James. And that time, also a missed shot. Heat have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Pass to Adebayo. From outside the arc. Larson, no good.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Left side, Brown. Embiid wide open. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Look, and he knows he has the green light. Embiid's kind of attitude in these moments just makes him even more lethal.
1:57 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Larson. Giannis outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts one up from 19. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Heat.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Pass to Larson. Here's Adebayo. Over Embiid. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Now Maxey. Brown sends a screen for Maxey. Over Simmons. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Maxey saying, sure, I'll take that.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Miami. Adebayo with a screen on Brown. Antetokounmpo passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Now, here's Maxey. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Giannis, you dominated the game offensively. What were you seeing out there?
No, I just want to thank my teammates that they put me in spot to help me be successful. And we just played hard. I'm happy that we got the win.
Full team win out there tonight. Thanks so much.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.